Hello there, I'm Forge Tech. And after our last farming update, we got a lot of new things, so I wanted to showcase two of the ones that I think is a really big difference. And we're going to start off with the Rusty Shotgun. Now, this is the Rusty Shotgun. This is your standard shotgun. Now, as you can tell, the models are, for now, pretty much the same. Now, I do want to state one fact. Icarus is a game that changes very rapidly. So everything in this video could be subject to change at any time based off the developers. So, grain of salt territory if you're watching this 3 months from now, or possibly even 3 weeks with Icarus. Now, as we can see, I've set up this firing range. I've got a 2 block and a 4 block. Now, I've tested the different guns, and the only major difference that I've seen between the two is the cost to make it. This one costs 10 steel, the other one costs 26. This actually only costs 10 steel, some leather, wood, and tree sap. Not even epoxy, just tree sap. And the other one, of course, requires more things, including steel screws, making it significantly more expensive. But as you can see, I'm going to shoot this target. See, I'm standing on the line, and I will step over here with my other one. This is the standard shotgun. 820? 820. See, identical. They have identical patterns. They have identical damage. Basically, if you have the talent for this, it is a really cheap, inexpensive, easy to make bear defense, basically. I mean, you basically have 4 shotgun shells that you can use. As you see, it still has a good spread pattern there. I'll walk over here. Now, once again, 820. There's no fall off at that distance. Now, generally speaking, if you see a bear past this point, you're either going to run or switch to a different weapon. But as you can see, it works really well from these ranges. The reload speed, everything's the same. Now, the only major issue with shotgun shells is gunpowder, which they've actually also added a new talent for in a new machine. This is the wood composter. Now, this is made in your standard workbench, and it creates spoiled plants. And now, as you can see, I've put wheat in here. It won't affect wheat. It won't affect anything like yeast or anything that does not have this little decay bar. But once I throw anything with a decay bar in there, it'll actually start rotting said plant at an accelerated rate. If you look here, much faster. And as soon as you put these things in, if you actually start splitting the stacks, it'll actually make it faster, since each of these bars accelerates as well. Now, it takes, to make 10 gunpowder, it takes 1 fertilizer. Well, in 1 charcoal to make 10 gunpowder. And as you can see, it's only 8 seconds to make 10 gunpowder. That's a lot of bullets. That's a lot of grenades. That's pretty much, I mean, it's an unlimited supply. All you need is charcoal and rotten food. I mean, I just, in this video, just made 13 more. I could just walk right over here. It's not like, or, well, sorry. I actually wasn't supposed to put that out. I was supposed to do this. See, once I put the object in here, after about 90 seconds to, or so, it turns this into fertilizer, which means I could just throw a handful of berries that I just randomly picked up. This is all just stuff I randomly picked up while walking to my camp. And I've got, 3 to 5 fertilizer here, minimum? Just off of random stuff that I would junked anyways. Plants and naturally in your inventory also break down. Also, all of this fertilizer and stuff you can use actually up here on these, and this is the new iron crop plots, but as you can tell here, look, it's got a fertilizer bin right here. Now I've got some pumpkins I've already grown in this that I'm testing it for a future video. But it increases the crop yield. You can actually even make more advanced forms of fertilizer. This is your basic version. And increases growth speed and yield. It's not hard to make. I mean, all you gotta do is throw things you don't want in it. Throw this in. Look, you made more gunpowder. This is pistol bullets, shotgun shells, flaming arrows. I mean, very simple. This is actually a tier 2 machine as well. The wood composter, so it's relatively early on game. Definitely a piece of technology you should look into. And the fact that it says wood composter makes me think they're going to keep adding new ones of those. But with that, that's a few things I think that everyone should actually look into from the new update. It's all underneath the cooking and farming line. And as you can see here, it's minus, you have to first take basically this, which is going to increase the growth of crop plants. Then down here is the neat and tidy, which is consumption. Shoot the breeze, that's the one that actually lets you make gunpowder from fertilizer. This is what you're really looking for. And right here is the get off my lawn, which gives you the rusty shotgun. But there you go. I mean, it's not even that many points to make these things, and you get a good couple abilities with it. They also added new abilities like get up and go, which gives you increased stamina recovery. All sorts of things that you can use in this. They've really done a great job expanding the line, and hopefully you'll look into it. And, you know, have a little bit of fun with a weapon that used to be just a little too expensive to use because of all the gunpowder you need. You had to pack a lot of sulfur to make shells for this. And with that, I hope you all have a good weekend.